Hello again. I am Rebel with Rockit and Rebel, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about branding. I have this thing, and I just absolutely cannot stand cliches. Hate them. Hate them. Branding is one of those because to me, branding is like Coca-Cola and Disney and things like that. And honestly, I don't see the connection the way most people do. But that's the word we have. Letting people know who you are and what you're about. And they call that transparency. Well, it's really just integrity, is walking your walk, talking your talk, being who you are. Okay? So when you think branding, I want you to start to think about, this is just me. And I'm just letting a lot of people know who exactly I am. That is the essence of branding. The question you want to tell people, or the question you want to ask yourself, and the answer is what you show people, is who are you? Who really are you? And most people go through their entire lives, they don't even really think about it. But as a marketer, as a salesperson, as a person who has to reach out to others and share with them emotions and what you're about, this is very important to you. The first question you want to ask is, what makes you unique? Oops, I forgot the E. What is it that makes you unique? For instance, I didn't think there was really anything special about me until people started telling me, dude, you got a really cool story. And you know what? It just keeps going. It gets more and more incredible as I go on. Well, what have I done? 0 to high school. Okay, did that. But then I joined the Army. And in the Army, I've been to Europe twice. I've been all over the United States. And, okay, that was pretty cool. Well, then I got out and I went into trucking. Right now, I've got about 1.3 million miles that I've driven in an 18-wheeler. I've seen an awful lot of the country. That's something. What else have I done? Oh, I went to Afghanistan for a year as a contractor. And I came back. And I went to Iraq for 6 months as a contractor. And I came back. And since then, I've driven some more. And I've done some other things. And just recently, as a matter of fact, it's really recent, last Friday, I had a stroke. No kidding. I am like the poster child for the drug that they gave me. It worked exactly like it was supposed to. And I don't know if they saved my life, but they sure saved me from having half my body being practically useless. And that was, makes you look at things a little bit differently. Okay, so that's my story pretty much. That is how I am unique. Okay, the next question you want to ask yourself is, well, what's the definition? Yeah, what's the definition of my message? Well, there are different things that I believe. There are different things that I value. There are different things that I do, and my message is changing. See, based on my story, my message does change a little bit, but the core values stay exactly the same. And what you want to do is you want to put that out consistently so people get an idea of who you are. They know how to react to you because they know what to expect every time. Okay? And my message basically is to venture boldly. That's the tagline for the adventures of Rockit and Rebel. And seek understanding, which is my tagline for Intention Manifestation. That's another page that we have on Facebook. And so far, as my story grows, that's what we've got. Venture boldly on venture side, and while you're venturing, seek understanding. And my gift to the world is to share what I have learned and explain those things through my business and so on. So the next thing you have is you want to pick your niche. Niche? Well, how do you say that? Anyway, which basically is you want to say, what types of people do I resonate with? Well, I myself have been a heavy equipment mechanic, a truck driver, I am a traveler, I'm an adventurer, I have all these different things that make me who I am. I can reach out to those people. I can reach out to people who I could take it a step further beyond, and with my message it becomes venturing boldly and seeking understanding. So anyone who has done the types of things that I've done is interested in the types of things I'm interested in, or they're seeking that adventure, they're seeking that understanding. All those things kind of come together into picking my niche. Now Rockit, almost her entire being is very open, very spiritual, very deep of feeling. And she's not here right now to talk about it, but that's basically it counterbalances my whole, balls out way of doing things. Okay? Next, this is one of my absolute favorite concepts, especially when it comes to marketing and sales. And basically, what marketing and sales is a transference of emotion. See, if I can show people how I feel, and I can enter their world, and then gently lead them into show them what's in mine, that is the essence of communication, which is the same as sales. It is all kind of in the same thing, okay? But what they mean by sell the destination, well, it goes like this. Let's say you're going to take a trip to Hawaii. Now I can tell you that you're going to be flying on a 747. It's got this many seats, and you're going to have this much leg room. I can tell you the horsepower of the engines, how many engines it has, what altitude you're going to be flying at, and so on. Or I can tell you you're going to be able to walk out onto the beach and watch the sunrise with your toes digging into the sand and feel the waves lapping against your shins as you stand there with your significant other looking at the sunlight come up. And after you get done with that, you'll be able to enjoy your breakfast there on the beach. And perhaps after that, maybe you want to go snorkeling, or you want to go scuba diving, or maybe you want to go sailing. And I can run through this entire day until finally you're having this candlelight dinner of whatever you like to eat there with your main person that you want to be with. You see the difference? First, I'm selling the plane, how things work. And the second, I'm getting you involved in the emotion that you're going to experience once you get there. Okay? Number 5, focus, consistency, and habits. Critical, absolutely critical to your success is that you focus on one thing at a time. You want to focus on one business, one product, because that product or business is going to have a single type of customer. Okay? Now, you want to remain consistent with your message. What makes you unique in your niche? You want to be consistent in selling the destination, correct? You want to do all these things because they are going to cause you to develop habits. One of my favorite things that someone once said about habits is, habits make the best of slaves, but the worst of masters. And consider that for a second. And that's why you want to have focus, you want to remain consistent, you want to develop those habits. And number 6, perhaps it's the main thing, perhaps it's the most important, I don't know, but it comes to finding your own true voice. See, when I'm doing these videos and I'm explaining all this stuff to you and I'm going through it and I'm giving it to you the best way I know how, there are some people that you could go away from this and say, you know what, that guy is full of shit. He is totally wrong. None of this is right. I disagree. That's fine. You will not be able to walk away from anything I do and tell me that I don't believe what I'm telling you. Because maybe it's a fault or maybe it's a gift. I don't know. But I'm not going to give you something that's BS. Because I can't stand that. I'm tired of it in my own life. And I will not, absolutely will not be the one that's going to give you something that I don't believe to be true. And this true voice things means that it's coming from in here. So whatever you're talking about here, you have to feel it here first, because if you don't feel it here first, you can't transfer that emotion to others. If you fail that, you're going to fail communication. If you fail communication, you're not going to be able to show these person that is in your niche. They're not going to hear your message because you're not delivering it from somewhere you truly believe. That's what I call finding your true voice. This is what branding is all about. So if you get a grip on this, then you can put that into all your marketing, and you will notice a huge difference in the things you're doing. I am Rebel from Rockit and Rebel. If you haven't seen us yet, go to The Adventures of Rockit and Rebel on Facebook. You can find us there. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. I'm out.